the flickering orange glow against the bedroom window, wasn't the sunrise the 6 children were expecting on that fateful Friday morning. Instead, it was the beginning of a nightmare manufactured by the very person who was supposed to protect them. At 18 Victory Road in Derby, the air was thick with the scent of petrol and betrayal, as a father's ego ignited a blaze that would consume his family and shock a nation. This wasn't a random act of God or a faulty wire. It was a cold, calculated performance that went horribly, lethally wrong. Before we delve deeper into this harrowing case, remember to comment, like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss future episodes of the Calendar of Crime. Your support helps us keep documenting these dark moments in history. Mick Philpott was a man who craved control and attention. Living in a semi-detached council house, he shared his life with his wife, Mairead, and his mistress, Lisa Willis, along with 11 children between them. It was a volatile arrangement that finally shattered when Lisa walked out, taking her children with her. Enraged by the loss of control, and desperate to win a looming custody hearing, scheduled for that very morning, Mick devised a plan he thought was foolproof. He would set a small fire, rescue his children as a hero, and frame Lisa for the crime. As the clock struck 3:45 a.m. on May 11, 2012, petrol was poured through the letterbox. The plan was simple. The smoke would trigger the alarms, Mick would rush in, save the day, and the police would find the evidence they needed to put Lisa away. But fire is not a tool that can be easily tamed. Within seconds, the hallway was a furnace. The heat was so intense that the UPVC front door melted, and a thick, toxic black smoke surged up the stairs, trapping the 6 children, Duwayne, Jade, John, Jack, Jesse, and Jayden, in their beds. Neighbors woke to the sound of screams, and the sight of Mick Philpott outside, appearing frantic. He made several theatrical attempts to enter the burning building, but the heat was too great. Firefighters arrived within minutes, battling through the Inferno to reach the upstairs bedrooms. They carried the limp bodies of the children out into the street, performing CPR on the pavement as the community watched in horror. 5 of the children died that morning. The eldest, Duwayne, would succumb to his injuries in the hospital 2 days later. In the aftermath, the Philpotts became the face of a grieving family. They appeared in a televised press conference, Mick sobbing and dabbing his eyes with a tissue, Mairead looking dazed beside him. But to the seasoned eyes of investigators, something was off. Mick's grief felt like a performance, too loud, too directed at the cameras. There were no tears on the tissue, and his behavior behind the scenes was even more disturbing. He was heard joking with police, and seemed more concerned with his public image than the 6 small coffins being prepared. The breakthrough came when police bugged the Philpotts' hotel room. The recordings captured the couple and their accomplice, Paul Mosley, discussing their story and worrying about the evidence. The hero narrative crumbled, as forensic experts confirmed the fire was started from the inside with petrol that matched samples found on Mick's clothing. The trial in 2013 revealed the full extent of the depravity, a man so obsessed with winning a custody battle that he used his own children as pawns in a deadly game of arson. Mick Philpott was eventually sentenced to life in prison, with a minimum of 15 years, while Mairead and Paul Mosley received 17 years each for manslaughter. The judge described Mick as a disturbingly dangerous man with no moral compass. Today, the house on Victory Road has been demolished, a somber reminder of the day the calendar marked a crime that Derby will never forget. Thanks for watching. Please comment, share, like, and subscribe for future episodes from the Calendar of Crime.